Hello, my dear friends. Very, very good to see you. We're dedicating this class of full healing of Vesta Bat Batya and Batya Bat Edith and Baruch Ben Ella and this other shit in the whole world. And funny story, I'm lying down because my back gave out. Otherwise, I'm going to have a bunch of comments like, "Are you sleeping? Are you doing this as you're taking a nap?" So I decided just to give it away. Yeah, my back's hurting, so I'm just hanging out. But I never give up. We're still doing classes. We're still talking Torah. Talking inspiration, talking motivation for people, talking about the soul, and just sharing. So, Bezat Hashem, I looked it up a while ago, and turns out the back, every part in your body corresponds to a certain, divine attribute and certain thing you have to work on. So, the back, I gotta zoom out because you gotta see all my Israeli arm expressions. The back, the back corresponds to arrogance. So arrogance is not always what we think it is. It's actually a very pervasive trait. It's very difficult trait, arrogance, because it goes deeper than we think. And in reality, you don't think arrogance. Oh, it's because someone's showing off maybe their physical possessions. Okay, my car, I got my this. Okay, arrogance. Or you might think in a social situation where you're speaking in a way that you're arrogant, that you're showing off, that you're, putting your chest out, whatever, right? Okay, arrogant, so what do? Okay, so don't show off your cars and, don't show off in a social setting, but you might think that's that, right? I'm good. No, but arrogance is much deeper. It goes deeper. It says in the Torah, when you're sad, you're arrogant. Sadness, when you're sad, or you have self-pity, or you have anger, any of those negative emotions, you're essentially saying, God, you're not running the world correctly. Because this is not going the way I want it to. Something's wrong here. God's running the world, so God is making this happen. You got chocolate ice cream, but you wanted vanilla. You got upset. God's saying, look, you're arrogant. You think that I'm running the world, that I know what I'm doing, God says. I know I gave you specific ice cream for you to eat. Specific thing. I gave you chocolate, but you want vanilla, so you're arrogant. You're telling me how to run the world. That's what God's saying. So you're sad, you're telling God how to run the world. Who are you to be a backseat driver? So that's hard, huh? That's really hard, because we don't think of that. Oh, sad. We think, the first thing that comes to my mind, how I grew up, is I'm entitled to be sad. Or I shouldn't be sad, that's for sissies, I should be angry. It's the same thing, anger, sad, all the same. And also there's something much deeper. There's a deeper thing to the back, to the arrogance, that you think yourself, I'm in control of the life. If you think I'm in control of life, then God's showing you, Habibi, you're not in control of life. Come on. This world is a master plan. God's running the show every moment, and you forget. It's very hard, so you have to remind yourself that you're not in control. So Baruch Hashem, God reminds us for us. We don't even have to worry about it. We don't have to worry about the reminders. They come. All we have to do is continue reinforcing positive thoughts. Arrogance comes to trick me when I think negatively about myself. That's hard. When I think any negative thing about myself, which is not the truth. I am not those negative things. Yeah, I'm lazy, or I'm arrogant, or I'm this. I'm not those things. My soul is infinite. It's part of the Creator. It's a little tiny piece of Him. And it's amazing. It's all good. It's all holy. It's all light. It's all wonderful. But yeah, my being is my physical being, my totality of my being here in this earth, like the emotional body, or whatever you call that, like the emotions and the character traits. Okay, so this is where I am. This is the state of affairs. You could say, hey, the government's bad. You can't say, hey, the the president is bad. You can't say like that person is responsible for the whole government. It's the same thing. Like some people do. This is a really bad example. Anytime I talk politics, it's a bad example. What I mean is you can say, okay, let's say the government's broke. Let's say the budget, they didn't balance the budget, so they're in deficit. They got debt. So you can't really pinpoint one person for that. I mean, you could actually, the Secretary of Treasury, I guess, or whoever that is. But there's so much in play that you can't say that one person failed his econ class in college. You know what I mean? Like you can't be that. You can't do that. The same thing about you. Like, listen, the state of affairs. I'm a little arrogant. You know what I mean? My character traits. I can get plenty of arrogance and plenty of other things, but inside I'm good. So when I'm buying into the arrogant, I'm arrogant. Okay, listen. The state of affairs is I'm currently working on arrogance, but come on, I'm a soul. Inside I'm good. So if you don't buy in, if I'm not buying in internally to the negative thoughts that come, they're going to come from the evil inclination, so to speak, from your ego. They're going to come, and if you don't buy into those, it's easier to say, okay, I felt the sadness, but that's okay, so what? So for a moment, I became arrogant and decided to run the show, or to backseat drive the creator as he's driving the show. He's doing everything. Fine, so let me stand up, let me get up, let me stand up again from the challenge, and we're going to continue going. So don't give up. Even if your back gives out, you can still do a video. Don't give up. We'll get there together. The whole world is incomplete without you in it. So you, my friends, each one of you is a puzzle piece in the world. So just believe in yourselves, because you can't. According to Rabbi Dror Moshe Cassouto, who's an amazing, amazing teacher and rabbi, our leader, fearless leader. According to him, you can't believe, or you can't love God if you don't love yourself. You can say, no, but I love the Creator. Call him God, call him Creator, whatever is a chill term for you to use not to get overwhelmed. Call him best friend. Call him the force. Whatever you want. Okay, so you say, God, I want to love you, I want to love you. Oh, I love God, I love you. Okay, but do you love yourself? Do you respect yourself? Do you appreciate yourself? So guys, I'm talking about myself right now. Thank God, I appreciate my back so much. It's the whole video is a cover-up. I was running around after Pokemon. I was running after what? Not to tell him? I was running after Pikachu all day, and I just couldn't catch him. I couldn't catch them all. I'll talk to you guys soon.